Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to use your TI-89 to do a line of best fit. What about you tell me my calculator can do that? Yes, your calculator, your TI-89 or TI-84 or any other, most calculators can do this. And I'll show you how to do it on the 89 today. Now my classes have done it in Excel, and we all said, okay, well, the computer knows how to do it better than we do. So it should stand to reason that the calculator knows how to do it better than we do too. So let's go ahead. You'll note that I took my data and I listed it over here on the left. Okay, just because when I open up my calculator, it's going to cover it up. So here's my data. It's still there. Let's go into the TI-89. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into apps. Okay. Now when you push apps, you'll probably get all the pictures and the little icons. What you want is the data and matrix editor. Okay. So if you get what I do, then you just go down here and you push enter, or push enter on the picture of the data matrix editor, and we want a new one. So we're going to go down to new, push enter. Okay. Now you should get this screen. We want to change this from a data type, so we'll push the right arrow key, and that will now allow us to choose a list. We're going to put in a couple of lists. Okay. Now for the variable, you can put in anything as long as you haven't used it before. So I'm going to put in a B for Bywater. Okay, doesn't matter what you put there, and you just push enter. Okay, and when you push enter, then it should bring you this page. Note that the first column is labeled C1, the second column is labeled C2. That'll be important later. Okay, now at this point, the C1 is going to be our X values. That's our years. So we can go ahead and type those in. Not 2022, but 2002. And we'll go to 2003, right? And you just type in each of your data points, just like this. Okay, and then we're going to go over to C2, column 2, and that's where we're going to put our other variables for the average price. So 147, 182, 215, 249, 2, and it's absolutely imperative that each one of these is typed in correctly, okay, and right next to the correct point. And so I've got them there now, C1 and C2. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get it to do a calculation for us. So we're going to push F5 for calculate. Okay, so F5 will bring us this screen. What we want is a linear regression. That's what it's called. And if you can't remember the regression part, you need to remember the linear part, since we want a straight line graph. You can do it for other types of graphs, but right now we're focusing on linear. So right here on the calculation type, you'll push the right arrow key, which will bring up some other options. We want linear regressions, so we'll go down to that, okay, and push enter. Now here, it's going to allow you to put in what the X variable and the Y variable is. Now you'll remember on that previous screen, the X values we put all in column 1. And so we're going to go alpha C, so alpha C1, okay, so that's the X value, and I'll push enter. Then I'll go down to the Y value, and I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to put column 2, right? So now I've told it to take the X values from column 1, the Y values from column 2. So now when I push enter to save, now I push enter, and that will be okay. And you'll see when I push enter, it's now done some calculations, okay? But you'll see it's given me Y equals AX plus B. Okay, now I'm going to blow it up a little bit so that you can see the screen a little bit better. Hopefully yours looks something like this, but you've got A, B, and then you've got, of course, the X and Y. It gives you some other numbers there, but let's go ahead and write it out. So the A is going to be 0.320. Okay, so Y equals 0.320. Then it had an X, and then plus B. And so that plus B is minus 640.28. So minus 640.28. There's your equation. That is the best one that it can give you. Okay, now you can put in any year and get any price, or you can put any price in and find out what the year would be for that given price. All right, so I hope that was helpful. If not, go ahead, try rewind and do it again.